When you think about Meghan, as I've often said here on the show, you have to have the ego, the size no doubt of California. You see, what I find fascinating is when you watch the videos,
Meghan Markle has made a bold demand and King Charles has called her the F out over it. So King Charles recently gave her a brutal reality check and you're never gonna guess what it was for, which leaves everybody wondering, does the monarchy
story gets really interesting for me because Meghan's ego certainly is not dented by all the onslaught of the negativity. And as the day approaches for the 4th of March release,
have you all heard the latest about Meghan? It seems like her appetite for attention and luxury knows no freaking bounds. Now she's trying to serve up a new venture with her upcoming cooking show, but it looks like she's already stirring up some royal drama.
this wouldn't have been very difficult for Meghan Markle to get those freebies. Not difficult in the slightest. But moving forward, here as ever, is where the story gets really interesting for me.
So before she ever became the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan was no stranger to leveraging her platform for perks. Her now defunct lifestyle blog, The Tig, was infamous for securing her free luxury goodies. Designer brands would shower her with gifts, hoping for a feature. And Meghan? Oh, she was more than happy to oblige, enjoying the high life without footing the bill. Y'all, if it looks like a parasite, if it talks like a parasite, if it sucks up your guts like a parasite, it's a Meghan Markle.
Duchess of Sussex will attend. Now, if they do, it will be their first face-to-face meeting with the King since Prince Harry released his tell-all book, Spare.
So we fast forward to her days as a royal. And the freebies didn't just keep coming, they exploded. But that was just one teensy tiny little problem. The royal family has very strict rules about accepting gifts to avoid any appearance of impropriety. So when Palisade started returning Meghan's endless stream of designer offerings, let's just say that she wasn't exactly thrilled. Heated arguments allegedly erupted and Meghan, frustrated that she couldn't indulge in the same influencer-style perks that she once enjoyed, was really mean. And now, history is repeating itself. Insiders claim Meghan recently made an absurd request related to her new cooking show, asking for exclusive access to royal kitchens, historic palatial dining spaces, and even royal chefs to appear on her series. What? And the goal? To inject a regal flair into her brand and make the show seem more aristocratic. Oh, but big old King Charles wasn't having any of that crap. In a move that can only be described as humiliating and super baller, he shut down the request, making it crystal clear that Meghan has zero official ties to the monarchy anymore. Now, I've heard of somebody getting slapped on the wrist, but this dude just decked her with a dumbbell. Although I'm not sure how you hit a dumbbell with itself. Okay, this is just another example of Meghan wanting to keep one foot in the royal door while cashing in on the Sussex brand. From lucrative Netflix deals to high-profile interviews, she and Harry have mastered the art of playing both sides, demanding independence, daddy, while clinging to royal prestige. But as this latest royal rejection proves, King Charles ain't about to let that slide.
Meghan has been in touch with the people from the royal website, that is the royal family website, right? One of the most visited websites in the world, I've told you before.
According to sources, Meghan has been pushing for updates to her profile on the official royal family website. Yeah, the same website that represents the working royals. And what does the psycho want highlighted? Not her past royal duties, oh no, but her post-palace projects, including her cooking show. Yeah, she apparently believes that her latest lifestyle ventures, including her upcoming show, should be acknowledged by the monarchy. Her team argues that the series isn't just about food, it's about philanthropy, it's about culture and empowerment, naturally. But let's be real, this is a clear attempt to keep one foot in the royal world while profiting off of it. Unsurprisingly, the response from the palace was a resounding, bish no. Royal aides were reportedly stunned by the request, calling it nothing more than a self-promotion stunt. The royal family website exists to highlight official royal duties, not Meghan's latest bid to become the next Martha Stewart. And you know, it really kind of looks like Meghan just can't accept the fact that she and Harry the Larry were the ones who stepped away from royal life years ago. From her Netflix deals to her endless PR moves, she just keeps on trying to weave royalty into her brand without any of the responsibility that comes with it, and frankly, it's insulting. But with King Charles and the firm shutting her down at every turn, one thing's clear. Meghan may be cooking up a new career, but the royal family isn't buying what she's selling. Insiders whisper that King Charles and his team didn't exactly rush to grant Meghan's wishes. There's been a noticeable delay in addressing her request, which many interpret as the monarchy's subtle way of saying, "Ha ha, not a priority, you sniveling little worm." It's like sending a message in a bottle and watching it drift away without a response.
Apparently, well, she wants a request. Let me explain.
Oh my god, but why the cold shoulder? All 3 Meghan Markle fans left in the universe might cry. Well, ever since Meghan and Prince Harry stepped back from their royal duties in 2020 and relocated to sunny California, they've been carving out their path, far from the traditional royal responsibilities. They've inked deals with media giants, launched personal brands, and embraced a lifestyle that's a world away from Buckingham Palace. King Charles, known for his commitment to tradition and the monarchy's image, likely sees Meghan's request as a bit self-serving. The official royal website is designed to highlight members actively engaged in royal duties. Updating Meghan's profile to spotlight her ventures might blur the lines between official royal responsibilities and private enterprises. Plus, there's also the concern that granting her request could set a precedent for other non-working royals seeking similar recognition. Now, some royal watchers speculate that the delay is a strategic move by the palace. By not addressing her request promptly, they're subtly reinforcing the message that stepping away from the royal duties means stepping away from royal privileges. It's a classic case of wanting to have your cake and eat it too. Others believe that King Charles is keen on preserving the monarchy's traditional image, especially with his reign still in the early stages. Embracing Meghan's commercial projects on the official platform could be seen as the monarchy endorsing private business ventures, which is a slippery slope they probably want to avoid. Recently, Meghan and Prince Harry launched a new website, Sussex.com, aiming to redefine their public image. But instead of applause, they faced a storm of criticism. Many royal watchers and experts argue that if the Sussexes have distanced themselves from royal duties, perhaps it's time to sever their ties entirely, including removing their profiles from official royal platforms.
Most people would like her and Harry totally wiped off.
Social media platforms are lit up with debates and discussions. Critics accused Meghan of trying to have her cake and eat it too, reaping the benefits of royal association without any of the responsibilities. The use of their royal titles and coat of arms on the new website was seen by some as a blatant attempt to cling to royal prestige. Royal insiders expressed concern, suggesting that the website creates a blurred line between the past and the present, especially since the couple was advised to drop their Sussex titles after stepping down as working royals. The debate doesn't end there. Some argue that Meghan's continuous reinvention, shifting from duchess to media personality to lifestyle brand entrepreneur, comes off as a desperate bid to stay relevant. Royal author Hugo Vickers pointed out that Meghan's ventures seem incredibly commercial and heavily reliant on her royal connections. He also criticized the inclusion of their children in promotional materials, suggesting it's a tactic to garner public interest. Meghan's latest attempt to cling to royal prestige has just been shut down, and King Charles made sure of that. And as she scrambles to reinvent herself with her new cooking show, Meghan's latest absurd request has left royal insiders stunned once again. Fresh off the heels of her Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan, which rehashed the same tired complaints without offering much substance, Meghan has been on a mission to carve out her own empire. But like her other ventures, her latest efforts are already hitting roadblocks. Just look at American Riviera Orchard, which had to rebrand as Ever due to trademark issues. But people still aren't happy about her stealing the idea from Princess Diana. But is anybody even really surprised that she's doing nothing but failing everywhere she goes? This is just one more domino falling in a long line of failures for Meghan Markle. So anyway, I want to know what you're thinking on all this. Let us know in the comment section down below.